All right, let's crack the code on one of the most common puzzles in English, those tricky ing words. You know the ones. What's the real secret behind them? Well, by the end of this short explainer, you are going to have the key to unlock it for good. So, have you ever stopped to wonder about this? I mean, it seems totally random, doesn't it? I enjoy reading, but I decided to read. Why? Why can't we say I enjoy to read? It just sounds wrong. This is the exact puzzle we're going to piece together right now. Yeah, this is one of those classic sticking points for pretty much everyone learning English, but I promise you, there's a really simple, clean logic behind it all. So let's break it down. To solve this puzzle, first, we need to meet our main character, the gerund. Honestly, the best way to think about a gerund is as a verb in disguise. It looks like a verb, it smells like a verb, but it's secretly working a completely different job in the sentence. It's like a spy. And here it is, its secret identity revealed. A gerund is just the ing form of a verb that's pretending to be a noun. That's it. So it's not an action that's happening right now, it's the idea of the action itself. It's a thing, an activity. And that one little shift in thinking, well, it's the key to everything. Okay, check this out. This slide shows the two different jobs that the word swimming can have. On the left, swimming is the subject of the sentence. It's the thing, the activity, that helps me relax. It's a noun. But on the right, swimming is part of the verb. It's what she is literally doing at this very moment. Same word, totally different roles. All right, so now that we've met the gerund, let's get practical. When do you actually use it? Well, there are 4 golden rules, 4 situations where you must use a gerund. Let's get them down. So here they are, our 4 big ones. After prepositions, when it's the subject of a sentence, after the verb go for fun activities, and after certain phrasal verbs. Let's walk through each one so it really sticks. Rule number 1 is your new best friend. Seriously, if you see a preposition, words like for, in, by, about, before, after, the verb that comes next is almost always going to be a gerund. He apologized for being late, not for to be. Simple as that. Easy, right? And rule number 2, just as crucial. If that ing word is the main topic of your sentence, the thing the whole sentence is about, it has to be a gerund. Here, reading is our subject. What improves vocabulary? Reading does. It's the noun, the big idea. This is a fun one, and you hear it all the time. When we talk about recreational activities with the verb go, we almost always pair it with a gerund. We go shopping, go swimming, go skating, and just like you see here, we went hiking. It's a super common and natural pattern in English. Now this last rule, this is where people get tripped up, but it's so important. In a phrase like look forward to, that little word to isn't part of an infinitive like in to meet, nope. It's a preposition. And what was our first golden rule? After a preposition, we use a gerund. That's why it's always look forward to meeting you. Okay, so beyond those 4 rules, there's something else you need to know about. Think of it like an exclusive club of verbs. And these verbs, they have a very strict gerunds-only policy at the door. Let's see who's on the list. And here are some of the VIPs in that club. Just look at these everyday verbs. Avoid, enjoy, finish, keep, suggest. After these guys, you are always going to find a gerund. I enjoy cooking, right? Not I enjoy to cook. She finished writing, not she finished to write. Once you start listening for this, you're going to hear it absolutely everywhere. All right, you've mastered the basics. Ready to move on to the expert level? Because there are a few special verbs that can be followed by either a gerund or an infinitive. But you have to be careful. The choice you make completely changes the meaning of the sentence. Let's look at our first meaning changer, the verb stop. If you say, he stopped smoking, it means he quit the habit, probably for good. But if you say, he stopped to smoke, that means he was walking or driving, paused what he was doing in order to light a cigarette. See that huge difference? One is about quitting an activity. The other is about pausing for a purpose. Next up is remember. This one is all about time. When you use a gerund, you're looking back into the past. I remember locking the door means I have a memory of an action that's already completed. But when you use an infinitive, you're looking forward to a future duty. Remember to lock the door is a reminder to do something you haven't done yet. And our final tricky verb is try. This is a subtle one, but it's so useful. Try restarting the app suggests an experiment, like, hey, give this a shot and see if it works. But try to finish by noon implies making a difficult effort. You might not succeed, but you're going to attempt it. One is an experiment, the other is an effort. Whew, okay, that was a deep dive, right? So let's pull it all together into one simple checklist that you can take with you. This is your main takeaway. Here we go. After a preposition, use ing. Is it the subject of the whole sentence? Use ing. After a verb from that exclusive club like enjoy or avoid, you guessed it, use ing. Talking about going for an activity, use ing. And if it's one of those tricky meaning changers like stop or remember, just take a second and think, am I talking about the past or the future? All right, pop quiz time. Let's put it to the chest. Look at this sentence. He stopped blank games because of his exams. Should it be playing or to play? Think about the meaning. Is he quitting the activity or is he pausing to do something else? Take a second. And the answer is playing. Of course, because he quit the activity of playing games. He didn't stop in order to play. See? By just thinking about the meaning, you got the answer. You've just unlocked one of the toughest parts of English grammar. Now go out there and start listening for these ing verbs everywhere. You'll be amazed at how much you notice.